preparing to go through Big Lock in Middlewich. Open the paddles, open the offside gate. Oops, the bridge is shut. Can't get over the canal. Open the other gate. One will do. Middlewich at last! Feels like I've been hanging around here for ages. A feature of this part of the canal are the large and often shallow areas of water adjoining the canal, known as a flash. Perhaps they were areas to compensate for flash flooding. Who knows? Well, those of you who are observant will have noticed the little black pot on the bow end of my roof. That is the chimney, which means to say that the stove has now been installed quite successfully. What a relief that is to me. Yeah, that was really kind of getting to me, but hey, it's all done now, and it means that I can actually go cruising with some direction. Which is fantastic, because just going round and round in circles was, well, I didn't really enjoy that very much, to be honest with you. Yeah, so the plan now is that I am heading north on the Trent and Mersey, probably up to the Anderton Boat Lift. I'm not actually going to go on the lift and go into the River Weaver, because I've got to be back in Middlewich on Tuesday, which is like 3 days' time. So I'm going to just poodle around up there, do a bit of filming, which will be lovely, and then head back to Middlewich. I've got to I'm picking up a mattress in Middlewich, so I can sleep slightly more comfortably at night, which will be a bonus as well. And the plan after that is that I'm going to go south on the Trent and Mersey, through the Harecastle Tunnel, through Stoke and onto the Calden Canal, which I've heard is very, very beautiful. And yeah, I'm hoping to meet up with my son in Leek, which will be absolutely brilliant. Looking forward to it. So yeah, but it's a beautiful day, a lovely day to be cruising, and a lovely day to feel really relaxed, which is great. And I also think it's worth giving a big mention to Steve at the King's Lock Boatyard, who, despite the fact that he was feeling quite unwell, did an absolutely fantastic job of installing my stove. Really well done, Steve. I really appreciate the work you put in there. And yeah, I went for a Morso Swift in the end, which hopefully will heat my boat and keep it nice and toasty during the winter. I can't wait to snuggle up in front of that. It's kind of too hot to have it running at the minute, but hey, I'm sure within a month it'll be lit, which will be great. Now you've got to admit, this is a bit better than being in Starbucks, isn't it? I think so anyway, and the coffee's nicer too. Now this is Bramble Cuttings, quite close to Bridge 176. It's only accessible from the canal. There's space for about 2, possibly 3 boats. 48-hour moorings, just beautiful and tranquil. I'm almost tempted just to stay here the night rather than cracking on. I might just do that. And if you listen closely, you'll hear the whistle of a steam engine. Whilst I was in Middlewich, I thought I'd get an estimate for having a haircut. £26. And that was the minimum. What planet are they on? Blimey, Linda in Allendale only charged me £8 and did a fantastic job. £26 for a haircut? I've got to say, this stretch of the Trent and Mersey canal just north of Middlewich is really rather pretty. It's very leafy. It can be quite narrow in places where a lot of the reeds have overgrown, but really quite nice. Rather a lot of Japanese balsam though, as you can see, which again, whilst being quite nice to look at, is a really invasive species that really needs to be pulled up. Each one of those flower heads can fling out hundreds and hundreds of seeds, and it just spreads like wildfire. Yeah, I was walking along the towpath in Middlewich about 4:45 in the afternoon, and a rather gangly, sleepy looking youth jumped off a holiday boat just in front of me. He cheerfully said, "Morning." Oh, it's 4:45 in the afternoon. So I said to his dad, has he only just got up then? And his dad said, they were Dutch, and his dad said, "No, this is the only word he knows." Well, it made me laugh anyway. We're just coming up to one of those really narrow sections because of the reeds, and there are also quite sharp corners here, and if there's a boat coming in the other direction, it can cause a bit of a problem, as I found out. So we're going to creep around this corner. There's all the reeds on this side. Easy does it, make sure no one else is coming. You can't actually see round the corner at all. Kinda looks like we're all clear on this bit, which is good. Yeah, clear ahead.
The planned route for the HS2 railway is right over the top of where the boat is now, and right between those two oak trees on the far side. And whilst I firmly believe the North really needs HS2, I think it would be a shame to ruin the beauty and tranquility of this really special place. The Anderton Boat Lift was constructed in 1875 and designed to carry boats and their cargoes between the River Weaver and the Trent and Mersey, a difference in height of 50 foot. I've speeded the film up here, but the basic principle is like a set of scales. Two caissons, which are like giant water tanks, sit side by side, and by draining water from one, the other caisson will drop. The caissons weigh the same, even when there's a boat and cargo in one, and this is because of the water displacement. I am definitely having a go on this when I return next year. As usual, feel free to comment or ask questions. Give it the thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe for notifications of new videos, and share with your friends or other groups. Thanks for watching.